Ryan Gosling says, here's my bother. Valentine's Day. Am I miserable for hating it? Just feels like another commercial event for companies to benefit from. Also, how much are you supposed to spend on your girlfriend? So yeah, definitely guy. Or girl. That was very assumptions of me, but definitely, I just assume the way that he's talking, it's a guy.
You're getting cancelled.
Oh,
you're getting cancelled. My brain is too powerful now for it to learn new things. Like, no.
Yeah,
it makes me so mad. No, yeah, that's what basically that's how I interpret it. Oh, you're too old to learn that now, so there's no point. That's how I feel. Like my mum's fluent in French, and I
fucking brag about
just will have. Oh, she's fantastic. And we'll have so we'll have like, I'll just try and start conversations, and we'll, as you know, and I'm just, I know sort of the bare bones, right? Just a few sentences. I know like words and crap like that, but
fucking
but
words.
I know fucking words and some shit. But no, but I'm just like, I don't know. I think the only way now for me to learn French, like, it won't be from an app. It'll be like thrown in the deep end and going to Paris and having to speak the language. I honestly don't think there's any other way for me to actually, like, in terms of sitting down and learning through like lessons, I just don't see it happening because of that saying, oh no, you need to learn it as a kid. Because now I'm just like, cool, then there's no point. There's no point. I just don't think I'm going to learn it. I don't know.
I think it's so annoying how shit we are as humans. Like we're given all of the tools, but like none of the sort of vigor of execution. You know, like literally, it's there for you. It's like, here's an app that will teach you how to speak a language. All you have to do is do a little bit a day, and by the end of the year, you'll like be somewhat fluent in that language. So we're given all the tools. We're told exactly how to do it. Yet we still like are just like we'll do it for like a week, and then be like, oh no, like you just forget. I just want to watch TV. You know, it's just so annoying how we are as humans in our brains.
But why is that though? Because it's like, surely you, as a human, you're like, you fully understand that learning a language is far more beneficial for you than spending time watching TV. But I guess it's the long.
It's like the long reward, isn't it? Like, whereas the immediate reward is the watching TV. That's the dopamine rush.
That is, yeah, true. No one nowadays, like, I have no idea how kids are going to be politicians in the future, because nowadays with Instagram, with the internet, instant gratification, like, who's going to work hard for 10 years with kids coming up? Because for us, you could
just take a fucking picture in some booty shorts and make money from Boohoo.
Dude, I would love to see a graph in 10 years' time of the amount of doctors that graduated compared to like literally, like now compared to 10 years. I'd love to see if there's a drop off, because people are realizing, hold on, no, I don't want to. I can do all of these things. I can take a photo and put it online and make a living that way.
100%.
And not have to work as hard.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, like, there will be some individuals that will be like, no, that I really do want to just be a doctor and this is how I get to do it. But there's definitely like a minority or percentage of those doctorates that are done by people that like, where, you know, that sort of social media fame wasn't a thing before. And that was like their best option that they wanted to choose next, you know. Whereas now, as you said, I'm sure there is like a group of those people that are like, yeah, I could be a doctor, or I could just, you know, just do this online, you know, or...
Dude, the kids are fucked. To put it bluntly, kids are fucked.
Yeah, I know, I'm sure every generation says this, but I feel like we really were like the last kind
100%.
Of generation.
We were the
like
last ones.
The last years of like where we had it in the sweet spot, where we still learned a little bit about the real world, and then had social media come in. It
was like 16 when it... kind of later, like it was 16... We were 16-ish when it was about, and then... But it hadn't really boomed like it has now, to where you could like make money.
Yeah, I think we thought at the time it looked like it boomed, but not compared to like how it was now.
No, Dude, honestly, kids are gonna grow up. They're all gonna like. I think, I can't remember where this was from, but I saw it somewhere where there was like a study taken where the most popular job wanted for kids. So like when you'd have like those people that would come to school to talk about
like careers,
careers
people,
advisors and stuff. Yeah. You'd have those days and then they go through like options and stuff. Apparently being a YouTuber is the most popular
I'm not surprised at all.
job or desired job for kids.
Yeah.
And I think that sort of would be classed as like, Instagram, same sort of thing, just like social media basically. And if that's the case, honestly, I really can't see kids. There'll be, like you say, a select few that do want to become doctors and lawyers, but I really can't see, even if it's just like to do with media.
Yeah.
I can just see media being. We can't talk really because we're in that, but I'm saying because of what they've seen and how sort of like for me it was, I just loved making films and music growing up, right? I'm sure there'll be some of those kids, but I'm just saying I think because of the internet, because of social media, they see like David Dobrik vlogging, they see Mr. Beast, they'll just be like, oh, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And because it's cool. And I just think there's going to be a massive influx of YouTubers and a huge decline in the jobs that are like so necessary.
That's really interesting. I
don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it might. I don't think it will be as bad as you think, because I think there will still be kids with a desire to do that, and I think it will like go full circle where that will just become so common and saturated that like it's almost the cool thing to go and do something fucking real.
Do something else.
Like something that's like tangible, like a surgeon. That's something that's like, oh shit, I'm actually doing something important rather than chatting shit on the internet, basically. But no, I do think it's a really good point. I think that it's because that idea of like when we were younger or people before us, it was like, oh, being an actor, that was like the glamorous job, or being a singer, but that was so unattainable. Like you had to be so fortunate and in the right time, right place, and so talented to get to that point that obviously a lot of people gave up before they even started. Whereas I feel like with the YouTube thing, it's a little bit more attainable. It's like, oh, if you just start making videos, there's a strong possibility that you will get picked up, or people will like you.
Yeah.
But then I think it'll go again full circle where, because I think every kid will start doing that the market will just become so saturated that it'll probably become just as hard to become a YouTube star as it would be an actor for people before our generation,
Bro, I cannot be bothered to see what YouTube's going to be like in 5 years' time. It's going to be littered
so out of
with
touch.
It's going to be littered with dog shit. Like it will be, oh god, kids just vlogging, thinking that filming themselves is enough to like be a star on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, there's loads of that as it is. There's loads of TikToks like that. You just go on TikTok and you'll see a kid try and recreate a video of like a star. It's just the most miserable thing in the world.
I think that's a really good point, because it's not just like, oh, all the kids, they want to be like successful, they want to be talented like YouTube stars. Like the problem is like some of them don't realize that you have to be a bit more than just chatting shit on the phone, on like, do you know what I mean? Like you have to bring something to the table, but they just think that, oh, David Dobrik's just filming his life, so I can do that as well. And it's just like, yeah, but he's rich.
He's rich. He has like the perfect. I watched one of his videos the other day. David Dobrik has like the perfect setup for entertainment. There isn't a day that goes by where there isn't something vlog worthy in his life. But he's created that.
He's created that lifestyle.
He has a house full. Well, he lives with a certain amount of people that he can film with, and they all are good on camera. He sort of like sussed out the people that work and that don't work.
Can you just describe like very quickly who he is, or like what he does, just for anyone that doesn't know, for they're listening?
For anyone that's living under a rock, David Dobrik is a YouTuber who basically vlogs his daily life. And sort of condenses it all into like a few days, let's say, into like 4 minutes. So it's the edits, the videos are super high energy, full of laughter, full of entertainment, and full of like, he lives in LA, so it's just like a cool place, knows famous people, gets them in the vlogs. It's just literally fun for like 4 minutes or however long he does it. And he's good at it. He is good at it, but it's just constant. Anyway, so I think kids will see David Dobrik. I mean, they already do it now, but like I said, it's dire to see some. Like I said, I've seen some TikTok kids. They're the best TikToks, by the way. They are the best TikToks because they're so funny. They're so funny for the wrong reasons. There was this one kid that we saw. I remember Reese and I were pissing ourselves because he was. It's sad. It's sad, but it makes it so funny. Like he was doing his like impression of something and it had like 2 likes. And I don't know why I saw it. It just came up on my feed. And it was so unfunny that it was for that reason, it made me laugh out so loud. Awkward. And I had to like it. And he probably thought, fuck yeah, I got another like. But it was... little does he know, it was because it was. No, but you're so
fueling
bad.
that. By liking it, you're fueling him.
I know.
I've found myself. I've kind of I've stopped viewing them so much recently because I found myself getting like really kind of visibly angry at seeing some of them. Like because I feel like the amount of copycats has kind of skyrocketed to the point where. I've gotten to the point where now I've seen the original of something and then seen someone else using the audio of the original as if it was their own thing and not being like, oh, credit to this guy. I just wanted to use his audio because it was funny. And I find myself getting really irate because I'll see the original, be like, oh, that's really funny and creative. And then I'll scroll, like it'll be the next day and I'll scroll through and it'll be some dreg of a person like using the audio for their own video and not adapting it, not changing it. And I don't know why it just annoys me so much. Because
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just because what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You're just copying, and it just makes me so mad. I feel like you couldn't get away with that. You couldn't get away with that when it was like YouTube was the big thing. But I feel like for some reason it's being allowed that's okay now in like the TikTok kind of social media world.
Well, you can't you can't do that on YouTube, really, can you? Like that would just be plagiarism. Like they wouldn't take that well at all.
Why have we not copied those plagiarist values over to? Sorry, someone just really loudly started drilling outside. Fucking completely threw me off guard. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can. What is it? God. A drill?
Yeah. Enjoy, guys. Fucking dude, that's a bother, man. Completely thrown me off course.
What building work?
Shut up. I don't even know. It's probably some lunatic in his garden. But this is Sorry, were you going to say something?
No, you go.
No, I was going to say this is of course What a Bother, hosted by Tam and Nick. I'm Tam.
I'm Spudnik.
And of course we like to talk about what bothers us, including fucking loud drilling in your neighbour's garden, but also what bothers you guys. And I think we had someone. Of course, we had Valentine's Day yesterday. At the time of recording this, it is the 15th of February. It is the day after Valentine's Day, or more commonly known as the day before my birthday. As we all know, obviously everyone's, I'm sure, aware of that. I've set up a PO box in the description for you guys at home to send me gifts. Because I love that, obviously. Obviously, like, I know they say this thought counts, but like if you just want to like send in envelopes of money, I think that'd be fucking so cool and like so thoughtful. That's the thought that counts for me, really. But we do have a Valentine's Day bother if you are interested, Nick. Obviously, if you prefer to be doing other things, that's also cool.
Yeah, I mean, I might jump off. You can just talk to yourself. Yeah. Is that cool?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, actually, I was going to say something to you. I was kind of just wondering if you could like just give my voice a rest, really. If you could just talk for the rest of the podcast, and I'll kind of like sit here and like nod and smile along, if that's cool.
Yeah. Well, you have the question, so I
just feel like I've been talking all day, really, and like I just think that you could just give my voice a rest for me, if possible.
You think I can give your voice a rest if possible?
Yeah. If that so pleases you, my master.
Well, no. How are we going to do that? This is a podcast, man.
I'm exhausted. I'm just exhausted of talking all the time. Like, how far are we in? Like 15 minutes? It's getting a bit silly now.
Yeah, dude, you should probably reconsider then. You know what I mean? Maybe you shouldn't have picked today as the day to film the podcast. No? Oh, God. Henry!
Why is he barking? So you got
love
barking,
my
I got
dog.
drilling.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm having to shout over my thoughts. Right, here's my bother. This is a... Reading the first line, I'm assuming it's a male because of the bother. Male Valentines. Who do you think's romantic in your mind and a male? Without being too sus.
Romantic male. There's this dating coach on TikTok who came to my head.
Okay.
He's so cringe.
Oh god.
So cringe, but gets so many likes. He's like, it's not about, relationships it's where two people work together. One person can't be working harder than the other, and it's with music in the background.
Obviously,
saying
the things the baseline information, no secrets whatsoever.
I know, and fucking 2 million likes on TikTok.
So annoying.
Anyway, Ryan Gosling, go on. He's a hunk.
He is a hunk.
Ryan.
All right, Ryan Gosling. Looks a bit weird sometimes when he's staring off into the distance, but he's mysterious, and I think that's what we all like about him.
Bless him.
Ryan Gosling says, here's my bother. Valentine's Day. Am I miserable for hating it? Just feels like another commercial event for companies to benefit from. Also, how much are you supposed to spend on your girlfriend? So yeah, definitely a guy. Or girl. I was very assumptions of me, but definitely I just assume the way that he's talking, it's a guy.
You're getting cancelled. You're getting cancelled.
It's not her birthday, but she'll expect something. What's the correct amount to spend? Irritating. Kind of sound like a scumbag, to be honest. It's not a fucking birthday. Like, what the fuck she want?
It ain't her birthday, the slut, but I need to get her something.
I need to get something just to keep her trap shut.
That's a good question, though.
It is a good question.
Well, first of all, Valentine's Day. I feel like it's totally an American thing that we've just taken. I don't know the history of Valentine's Day. It might have started here, but I would put money on it being from America. Hey, look, every day should be Valentine's Day, baby. if you know what I'm saying.
It should. I have a lot to comment on that, and I think that's one of the first things. What you said. I feel like this guy was me like 5 years ago for sure. It was you. I also would swear against it. I'd be like, oh no, it's just commercial holiday for the fucking big fat cats to make their chocolate dollars. And I do agree that I think I would tell myself like, oh, don't celebrate Valentine's Day because every day should be Valentine's Day. You should appreciate your partner every day, baby. Which I think you can do. However, let me just read this guy's thing again. I think it's interesting. I think, first of all, it's important you just communicate with your partner about whether they're into Valentine's Day and whether you're into Valentine's Day and find that kind of compromise. By the sounds of it, your girlfriend's expecting something, which means that it's important to her to some degree. So in that case, you kind of like have to suck it up and just... One thing that I think I've definitely come to terms with as I've gotten older, and I'm not trying to sound preachy, but like, I guess you just have to figure out what certain holidays mean to you. And I think I've definitely figured out that like Valentine's Day is just for the women or for the whatever partner you have, but generally for the women. Valentine's Day isn't for you as a guy. I think the reason why I've come to that conclusion is yes, show your love, however you want. I am speaking to the guys specifically here with the heterosexual guys. You show your love every single day. Definitely don't just leave it for Valentine's Day because that's just cringe. But at the same time, I think there's so much that I think women have to put up with in terms of just being a woman that guys don't have to when it comes to like having the kids, periods. They're the ones that have to worry about the contraception because that's just the way that we're like the way that we're in this world. And like I just think they have to deal with a lot of like other bullshit that is related to the romantic relationship. And I think that's why I think I've kind of just decided that like, okay, Valentine's Day is just to show that extra appreciation for like all that they do. I can't tell if you're humming in agreement or if
no, it's a
so I guess for me that's the way that I rationalized it, and I'm like, no, I think because before I was 100% the same. I think Valentine's Day was bullshit, but I think that it's a chance for you to show that extra appreciation, regardless of whether I think you call it irritating, because that I think that's a fact. I think they have to put up with it with a little bit more shit than we do.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, and sort of adding to it though, it kind of makes me feel like we should just cut that name and just call it Girls' Day.
Yeah,
like it's for the girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Women's Day. Because guys, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. To like, for some reason, one day of the year is the day that you're supposed to like show your love more than the rest. Although I think you should just do it as much as you can, regardless of the day.
100%, I would agree, but I think you can do both. I think you can show your appreciation every day, and then just on that day, you know, especially when you're working a lot, getting into routine of things, definitely just have that day where you
it's a reminder,
put a bit more
isn't it?
Extra effort in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a reminder to show the love, and then maybe that will carry on over for another week or two, and then it will go back to normal. But yeah, no, I think it's a nice occasion. Also, like I said, around Christmas time, it's so boring. Like our culture is so just like, oh, cool, this Christmas, then what else? Nothing for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
so it's just like
something else to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. So if you are lucky enough to be in a relationship and you can have that, then great. But then that also leads me on to yesterday. My Instagram was just full of people. Happy Valentine's Day, babe. Love you.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Nobody. That's
just,
bro. Just don't do that. Spend your time with your person and fucking show them love. Because the only two people that care about your post there are you and the person involved. Nobody cares because, as you said, I saw 100 others that day as well.
Yeah. And you know what it was? It was because one person does it. Oh, they've done it. I'm going to do it. Yeah. It's a chain reaction.
Now I look like a bad boyfriend if I don't do it.
Now I look bad. So, hey, man, look, I get it. Showing appreciation. Look, your other half would probably really appreciate it. I actually understand it. Like, I'm joking when I'm reacting that way, but there is a part of me that does think, like, it's just not necessary. You can do it in so many other ways, which are more personal. You don't have to just chuck a picture up online. I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels so just. It feels forced. That's what it does. It feels forced.
And you know, in like a lot of those cases, it's just so lazy as well. Like you know that they did that Instagram post and then like just got them like a rose and then that was it.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you can do more just outside of the public eye.
Yeah, I'd love to see their interaction in like whoever posts and see if they actually said that to them in real life. Listen, happy Valentine's Day, baby. I love you.
So they're both sitting on the sofa on their third fucking watching of The Office US and like just putting that on their Instagram.
Yeah, they woke up, they said happy Valentine's Day, exchanged gifts, made a cup of tea whilst on the sofa not talking, posted that post. I love you so much. Couldn't imagine life without you.
In between scrolling through fucking TikToks of girls shaking their arm.
Yeah. Oh man!
Oh, that's
What's
so funny to
me.
I know, that's so funny to me. But yeah, I think when I started thinking about it like that, I think you need to just suck it up and realize that it's not about you. You know, it's not really about you, and you can. Yeah, I just think unless you're both sort of in the same boat in that situation, if you've both kind of agreed that like, oh no, I find Valentine's Day cheesy, it's not really for me. However, definitely from experience and just in general, I think I just think like, especially when it comes to girls as well, they might say that, but there's always a part of like a girl deep down, regardless of what they say, that loves that little bit of extra attention and the flowers and the presents and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Even if they say they don't, trust me, man, they do. And I think
they do.
If you're definitely, if a girlfriend is the one to like expect that, or you know whatever partner you're with is to expect that, it's just like definitely just you gotta got to put your own shit aside and just kind of do it, make them happy.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good advice, I'd say. Although he's now saying part of that question is how much do you like? What's the right amount?
That's also another important part of the question.
That's a really good question. So it depends on. There's actually, funny enough, there's Jim Jeffries, the comedian, the Australian comedian,
the doctor. Yeah.
He has a what did you say?
No, yeah, comedian. Sorry.
The doctor, terrible. The Australian doctor. He has a bit similar to that. He's like, Valentine's Day is a day where for every male it's every male has to work out an equation, which is how much do I have to spend for you not to act like a cunt? And it's like, obviously that's extreme, but it's such a good point. It's like you've got to find the right balance because it like he said, it's not her birthday, but you have to show appreciation and you've got to get it right. Like what would I don't really know. I guess it depends on the girl. If she's high maintenance, man, you better treat it like a birthday.
Yeah.
But if she just wants flowers and chocolate and a card, I don't know.
It's really. I think you have to figure out what the love language of your partner is quite early on. I think a lot of that comes down to communication and. So if your partner's love language is like gifts, like monetary, physical gifts, then obviously, I think get something. I think one like flowers and then one present. You don't need if you're buying multiple presents on Valentine's Day. Get out. I don't think you need to be doing that. I think
so. Like flowers and a car.
If you can afford that and that's the love language that you guys share, then sure. But it's not Christmas, it's not birthday. You don't need to be getting thousands of gifts. Yeah. But one thing I would say is obviously, in my opinion, obviously again everyone's love language is different. In my opinion, it's about the Valentine's Day is about the gestures. It's not about the gifts. It's about the things you do. It's about cooking the breakfast in bed, or it's about the dinner. What's that?
Chucking on the football, feet up.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Like how get a cup of tea. Ask
how many Valentine's Days for you being single?
15.
Yeah, you might need to look into that. Anyway, we'll go back to this. It's definitely I don't know. I think Valentine's Day is more about the gestures for sure. It's about the. It's not about them. It doesn't matter. I think you're worrying too much about like how much to spend. I think you should be worrying more about. Obviously, it's over now, but worrying more about what you're doing for that person. It
sounds like his girlfriend is maybe a little bit too much because I think if a girlfriend is demanding like a certain treatment for Valentine's Day, then that just doesn't necessarily bode well with me. Yeah. Flowers, chockies, and a prezi. That's what I would do. Something like that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, definitely just more about the gestures, and it's not just generic. Don't just go with the generic flowers and chockies. Like you can do it in a thoughtful way. Maybe if they like a certain
get her
food,
favorite flowers.
Yeah, get her favorite flowers. If she prefers like over chocolates, maybe just a certain food. Maybe you cook that for her instead. And I think that will just go so much further. And lastly, on that note as well, it's like don't get too comfortable in your relationship as well. Like if you're kind of asking these, like you should be fucking grateful. Do you know how many people are alone and miserable on Valentine's? Like just be grateful that you have someone to be with. And if they want some fucking flowers and chockies, like don't be such a guy about it. Just
so true, man.
Just get on with it and make them happy.
So true. I wonder how COVID has affected Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
like because there will be couples not living in the same house.
Really good point.
Dude, the amount of
so much online,
to know.
So much cyber sex happened yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
So much.
Discord and Zoom's fucking servers were on fire.
The observers from Zoom were just like having a field day yesterday, just jumping on calls.
Listen, I'm just an admin. I'm just an admin on Zoom. I just have to make sure the call quality is perfect.
I just have to check up just to make sure. Just for your guys' safety, just got to check in.
But you can hear that. Yeah. He's saying that while he's during the call.
Oh my god! Oh fucking hell! Yeah, it's Oh, creepy. Creepy. But you know the amount of people, like I know so many of my mates that have been like, yeah, my girlfriend moved in with me and my parents during COVID. And I'm just like, yeah, so many of those. That's happened to to so many people that I know. I'm just like, fuck, like, because it must have been like, oh shit, I can't see you anymore. So
Yeah.
you're either going to live with me or we can't see each other.
I think it forced a lot of people
I
to
wonder
like
how many
make those commitments a lot quicker than they normally would, / also breaking commitments a lot sooner
breaking
than they normally
commitments
would.
for sure. I wonder how many parents fucking want to shoot themselves in the head because of like, imagine having like 2 sons who have girlfriends who are now living with them.
God,
oh my
yeah.
fucking God.
Especially if they're just annoying and like you just don't really like them very much as well.
Yeah, they're
Get
just
this
like,
bitch out of my house, dude.
get this bitch, and also vice versa, like the dads with boyfriends. If I feel like it wouldn't be that way around. I don't know why I'm assuming that. Like,
why? I mean, it's so sexist that is that way. But yes, it's so much worse when it's just like if you're a dad and your fucking daughter,
your daughter's boyfriend
will
is,
move in,
and he's
just come to the kitchen, fucking down a bottle of Gatorade. Like,
he's big.
Refresh my fucking electrolytes from fucking your daughter.
He's really. Oh my God, he's so smart, but so disrespectful at the same time. But also imagine, he's like a big guy. He's really into fitness at that time. Like he's just had a growth spurt. Muscle packing on the muscle.
Just, so jealous.
Weird dynamic. You're jealous of your girlfriend's boyfriend spending time with your daughter. I'm really sorry, but that's just reminded me. You're about to experience a lockdown birthday.
I am, yeah.
If
you told me when like the corona stuff happened, lockdown happened, that like I would be experiencing my birthday in lockdown, I would have said you're a fucking lunatic. I would be like, what? Because remember when it started, we were like, yeah, about May, June, we'll probably be out of this. Yeah. And it's just like, if you told me that in March 2020, that going into lockdown, that we would be in lockdown February 2021, I would have said you're a lunatic. And yet here 100%.
We are.
I laughed at you on your birthday. I laughed at your birthday June last year. I laughed because I was like, lockdown birthday. I'll be fine by the time it gets February.
I guess 6 weeks would be the amount of time we spend in lockdown. And I love now that it's almost been a year. So everyone will have experienced a COVID birthday. Everyone in the world. Yep. Everyone in the world will have experienced a COVID birthday. And I love that because cool, we've all had it. It's fair game, you know? But not everyone's experienced a lockdown birthday because we weren't in lockdown during my birthday. We were like, or we were in a tier or something there.
I think maybe that's when we started coming out of it a little bit, where we went into like tier 2 or something, possibly.
Because I was able to go out and meet like people outside. Yeah, people outside. Is that what I did? I think so.
That's cool. That must be nice doing that, seeing people.
Yeah.
outside.
Well, it was the summer as well, so everyone was just like outside as well. But you're about to experience it. And I just want to say, man, good luck.
Thanks, man.
All right. Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate that.
No, but on a serious, have you got much planned? Just gonna chill with
no, I mean, I kind of just enjoy fucking playing video games. So to be honest, it'll be another day in the fucking penthouse.
Yeah, man.
Another day in the bachelor life, as I say.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I think I'm just gonna have an outdoor brunch with the fam.
Very
to keep
nice.
everyone safe. But also it's possibly the best day to have a birthday because it's also Shrove Tuesday in the UK, which is Pancake Day. So I get pancakes and birthday. Like that's just can't ask for more, really.
You honestly, I saw someone like a TikTok of Pancake Day coming up, and I honestly, since the end of October, I've been having pancakes for breakfast every fucking day. and it's because I've been having protein pancakes.
These fucking with that pancake day.
Dude, this morning I had a stack of 5. And they're protein pancakes, so it's oats, a banana. Oh,
they're just fried fucking fat pancake. You're 16 stone of fat since October. No, we had that back in the before times when we could meet up briefly in that small window between the lockdowns. You made me those pancakes. They're pretty fucking good, I have to say.
Yeah. So I've been having those. I've been getting them down in terms of speed, making them super quickly, and just devout. Dude, I love it. Packed with protein, so delicious. I will. But it's oats. It's not flour, sugar, and all that sort of shit. Nah. This is that healthy stuff.
Don't say like that. Don't like that at all.
Nah. No, seriously, it's great. It's great. Okay. Packed with fucking protein.
Love that.
I love it. So it's not going to be any different for me. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be five pancake morning for Nick, just like every other day.
I pitch to you to celebrate Shrove Tuesday. Skip the healthy pancakes and just go fucking all out, like bacon or vegan bacon, whatever you fancy, maple syrup, chalky spread. Do you know what I mean? Like just have that as a cheat pancake day to celebrate it.
Yeah, maybe
skip
that's what
the
I
oats,
do.
Skip the blueberries. Just go ham with the ham, as they say. Ham with the ham.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. I'll do it. I'll do it for you,
Sounds
baby.
Good. Thanks, man.
I'll do it for you.
We'll
no worries.
We'll FaceTime and we'll share our pancakes together.
Let's do it.
Cool. Well, it looks like your Discord's lagging out a little bit towards the end here, so that feels like a perfect time to end the session. Thanks very much. Obviously we talked about me giving you this weekly therapy. Unfortunately, it's like I set you back maybe like 260 quid for this week. Obviously, we can cut it out at the end, but I just need you to PayPal me over. PayPal me via family and friends as well.
What's going on? Sorry,
it's the therapy that you asked for. I'm giving you the therapy.
What therapy?
Well, we've just done a 35-minute session.
Oh, just now the podcast.
Yeah. That's what.
Oh yeah, no, man. No,
where you were.
No, that's a podcast, bro. We're just talking. Like, I know times are hard, and I know you've been struggling to make money, and I know.
I'd be very redundant, man. I just really need this.
I know, bro. But we'll sort it out. We'll find some other work for you, okay? But you can't exploit other people. You can't just make shit up, okay?
A therapist.
You're better than that.
Said the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, this has been What a Bother. I'm Tam.
I'm Spudnik.
And thanks again for your write-ins, guys. Send us in. DM, Instagram, email, wabpod@gmail.com. Send us in your questions, your bothers. We're happy to give advice. I think actually our advice this week has been pretty solid. So if you want some more of that, or if you just want us to laugh at your problems, send it in and give us some juicy stuff as well. I want to hear about your cousin sleeping with your brother-in-law. I want to hear about your dog eating the cat and then that ate the rat, as they say. I want to hear it all, so send it in.
Accidentally stole money from your mum's purse and never paid her back, It
doesn't sound like an accident, man. It sounds like something that you're part of your klepto issue, but that's fine. We'll talk about that next week on your next therapy session.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks very much.
All right, guys.
Have a good week. Stay safe, everyone.
In a bit.
See you later.
Guys.